we choose not to get them vaccinated for religious purposes.
My mother was working off my brother.
The whole family's screwed up is my point. Her father is her grandfather. Her grandfather, her mother.
No!
Ma'am?
No!
Don't talk to nobody but a lawyer.
Y'all need to stop taking people's kids. Y'all can get arrested yourself.
On January 26, 2024, officers responded to a residence following a report of a male offender failing to update his address. The home was also reported to be in unhealthy living conditions for their child.
So, got this case here. I called you because 1-year-old in the home, father who's in the home, he's a registered offender. He's not registered to this address. He is registered to a place in Delwood. I have that, a copy of that here on my phone.
Did you guys let our offender unit know?
I don't know if not brains, if they called or not.
That's normally the first thing we do.
Okay.
Husky's out and about.
I know, that's what I was thinking. Having him en route, maybe?
Yeah, and the landlord, he confirmed that the guy, he does live here with.
And he's not his biological dad.
I think he is the biological father. Yeah.
You got a name, date of birth for him?
Yep. Name is Ramon, R-A-M-O-N.
My brain got flustered
Okay.
as soon as you mentioned the sex offender part of it. Can you just rewind one? I apologize.
No, you're
So, you guys are here because they moved in and he's a sex offender?
No, well, they've been in the home.
Okay.
But in our allegations, it's stating that he's, dad is a sex offender. So my brains, they looked it up and he is a registered.
And not registered
Not here.
Got it.
So address in Zelwood, and I can provide that to you as well. This is his information here.
What's the allegations?
Allegations pretty much stating that the home is deplorable for the child. A million cockroaches in the home for the child.
So, living environment right
Yeah.
now. So, nothing to do with him per se? Or
Well, it has him on here stating
Okay.
that he went to prison for 13 years. He's a sex offender in the home.
So, just a sex offender, but nothing him with the child right now?
Nothing
the
too
living-
much.
Okay.
Yeah, just the living environment of the child. That's
Well,
the
I mean, we might be able to squash two birds with one stone with him
Yeah.
purpose.
Yeah. Nothing. That was pretty much it.
Do we know how long he's been in here?
From landlord, he's saying that he's been knowing him for years, and that's why they got this apartment here because of him. Landlord is very rude, very, very disrespectful.
Probably because he's harboring.
Yeah.
Pretty much the allegations are living conditions,
Yeah.
but he's obviously present, so.
Hello.
Hi.
So my landlord that rents the house just informed me that you guys were here. So I'm trying to find out why you guys are here.
We'll let you know. You can go up there. We're talking with them
Yeah.
for a case.
I have to debrief with the officers
Okay.
first.
Okay. Just so you know, DCF has been here a couple months back,
Okay.
and we did have an issue, and I can show you on the phone where the person called and made threats. This is not the first time stuff like this has happened, but just to let you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So Husky told me to call the office. The office basically said to just write up the report as is, and he'll go ahead and come out here and
Just
start interviewing people.
Just notate it on our end
Yeah,
with the DCF intake.
to verify that he actually does live here. He's gonna have to just come out here and interview the family, interview neighbors.
No, we'll just then at that point we'll just do your all investigation and we'll just dictate it separately.
Yeah.
Jasmine?
Jasmine, Dawn, Lopez, yes.
Okay, and your daughter? All right, is she here as well?
Yes, she's here. She's here with the baby.
Okay, can you have her step out so I can
Absolutely.
address everything?
Yes. I gotta bring the baby up to this.
Okay, that's fine.
So I have a question. What's the purpose of bringing 4 cops when the last time there was only a DCF worker?
I mean, it's up to my discretion.
Oh,
If
so
I
okay,
choose
so
to.
for your discretion, okay.
Yeah, if I choose to, I can give them a call.
So what were you guys doing yesterday when all that chaos happened not far from here?
Working it?
Yeah, you guys find the kids?
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, I got an Amber Alert when I was at work. I looked at the names that were on there. It said Williams and Williams and Williams. I said, oh, well, looks like Mom might have picked up the kids. In the case of this, I was right. Apparently, DCF had put them in foster care, and for whatever reason, the mommy decided she wanted to go take them and pick them up. Hi, baby.
Hi, Jasmine.
Hi.
So we received some new allegations with regards to the home environment and everything that's going on, and I'll pretty much briefly read what the allegations are stating. Stating he was grabbed in the face, screaming in his face. He was rolling around. She's smacking him on
She
the
did what? Excuse me. Can you repeat that last part?
grabbing his face and
And?
smacking him in his face. The food in the home is moldy and expired because the refrigerator is broken. There are cockroaches. The home has a roach infestation, stating that there are cats in the home, turtles, stating that the turtle tank was spilled over on the stove, stating that you're a sex offender and was accused of touching and you went to jail for 13 years.
No, I was accused of something else completely different. That is a lie.
Okay.
But I know who made these allegations already.
Okay.
I already know who made them.
Okay.
And you'll find out why she's upset with us in a minute. I'll explain it to you.
Okay.
And she has the text messages to prove it. But go ahead. Keep going.
Saying keeps the investigators out of the home, registered.
How do I
sex
keep
offender.
investigators out of my house? I would
Did the
like to
last
know that. Go
investigator
ahead.
come into the home?
No, she came into the house. She looked around, took pictures and everything.
Yeah, she did. And the
You can-
pictures
Do
were.
you have the lady's number still? Do you have her card? Could you go get it, please?
Hold on.
She'll explain a lot of this madness too.
Also, the pregnant and being kicked out of their studio.
Say that again.
Pregnant and that you all are getting kicked out of the studio here.
No. We're
Statement.
finding ourselves a new home because I want to get a place where I can be together
Okay.
as a family, a big house. We got a baby and we got another baby coming along. So yeah, we're in the
Right.
process of finding another place.
Okay.
But that is a complete lie. She's not kicked anywhere.
So what about the baby going to the doctor's appointments? Because the statement the doctor has said that he's malnourished.
He's been going to the doctor. He hasn't been back to his appointment, but she gave us some Pediasure to get him a little buff weight. I think he's there now.
Okay. Is he up to date on his vaccinations?
He's not been vaccinated, no.
Okay, why not?
We choose not to get him vaccinated for religious purposes.
Okay. Who's the pediatrician?
He is Dr. Muhammad Absul. He's over in Leesburg. A very nice man.
Okay. What's the name of the practice?
I don't remember the exact one. I have to get the paperwork for you if you want to see.
So you're stating that these allegations are false. All of them are false.
Oh, absolutely. He does not cuss out on him. He does have a word he picked up. We think we can hear him say it, but he does not get yelled at. He says, Mr. Words is what she says. She says words, and that's it. He doesn't scream at his face and hit him. That's a lie.
Well, what about the refrigerator? The issue with
The refrigerator,
and the stove?
now that is partial true.
Okay.
The fridge is partially going out. I don't know what it is, but the freezer side works. The fridge side is kind of working. So I have to go and clean out the coils tonight and see if that's what it is. It's staying a little cool, but it's not staying cold enough. But everything, there's my food in my house, I got to clean it. And
It's not molded, that's what you're saying?
No, it's not molded. You can go look for yourself.
There's no mold.
You can go look tonight. If you want to go up there in a minute.
You know, once we finish here,
Yeah.
what about the roaches?
There is a small roach problem, and I've already talked to Mr. Russ. I'm supposed to get a guy in here to come and spray some stuff. I've been putting out some, gel stuff, and I've been putting out some roach bait, combat bait. So we're kind of deterring it, but I have to get him to come down here and spray all down here in order to get rid of the problem.
So
It's not a major problem. You can come look for yourself. You might see one or two, but I mean, it's not a crazy.
It's not an infestation, that's what you're saying.
It's not an infestation where it's a major problem. I can get rid of the
Is it on
problem.
his bedding?
No, you can come look and see
No,
where
there's
the
no
bedding
bed.
is.
There's no roach.
So with him being a landlord, he hasn't brought anyone to come in monthly to make sure that the pest control
I'm
is
supposed to get that
controlled.
I gotta get that.
He hasn't done that.
He's not really a landlord per se. He's helping out to have a place to stay until we get us a new place.
Oh, okay. So do you live here?
I don't live here. She lives. I live at the nursery I work at here.
Oh, okay. Because I was told you live here.
No, I do not live here. I can come here every day, check on her, make sure she's okay, and then head back to my place.
Okay. Are you currently on probation?
No probation.
No probation. So you did the 13 years that is stated in the allegations?
Yes, I did 13 years, and
Okay.
I've been good since.
You've been good since? Okay.
No probation.
So what was
didn't
that
happen.
for?
That was for about 13 years ago. I don't know what I was thinking. I was a completely different person back then. But whatever reasons, I took pictures and thought I would sell them online and make money. I found the pictures. Rather than refute that I had taken them, I confessed to the officer at the time that I did indeed take the pictures. And I was arrested at that time. I didn't feel like I should hide anything, so I was honest.
Okay.
And I went to jail. I spent 13 long years there, and
Okay.
yeah, that's pretty much it as far as that goes.
Okay. And got out, no issues, no probation or anything?
No probation, no
Okay.
issues.
Are you registered?
I am registered, yes.
Okay.
And my detective, Zacone, who is the one that proceeds over me and watches over me, he is aware that I come over here and visit my wife every
He
day.
is?
Yes.
Okay, and he's okay with that?
Yeah, he's okay with it.
And he's with...
As long as I'm staying over there, and it's the same thing when it goes when anytime I go to a hotel or anytime I want to go somewhere or I want to go visit, he's like, as long as you're not spending the night there, it doesn't matter. If you're going to spend the night there, we need to know, so you got to come and register that address for temporary, and then that's what I do. When I want to go to the hotel, like for instance, I'm going to go down and register a hotel over here in Mount Dora. It's called the Lakeside Inn Hotel. I'll be doing that this next Monday, most likely. When I do that, I'll have to let them know, hey, I'm going to be at the Lakeside Inn at this address. And because I know the owner of the place, I can tell them, hey, I need an actual bedroom in advance. She'll give me that room number, and what I'll do is I'll tell them down there at the officer place or the police station that I'm getting this particular room at this particular place, and I'll be that particular night. That's how I do it.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
And you've been in constant contact with that officer?
I have his phone number. I have it on my phone. Whenever he needs me, he gives me a call, or if I need something for him, or he's even stated that if I get harassed by somebody for whatever reason, I call him and let him know. But I don't bug him otherwise. I just live my life, and he checks up on me, make sure I'm there.
Gotcha. What do you have to say about the allegations, Jasmine?
The allegations are not true from what they have said. I know they are very upset because there is a reason why.
What's the reason?
The reason why is because, sorry, sweating right now. The reason why is because she had, my mother, well, it was actually my adoptive mother who, the allegations from that is not true, but my adoptive mother sat there and went out on a date with her husband, and my real mother was doing some nasty stuff to my biological brother. And they're upset about that because...
So, can I say something after she's done to show you why this was brought up?
Yeah, let me just finish with her.
The reason why is because my mother was off my brother.
Your biological mother?
Yes.
Okay. How long ago was that?
It was a couple
That was years, Jasmine. That would have been years.
couple years back, but it's still not right. My mother was working off my brother. My brother was sitting down watching TV. He was trying to be peaceful, quiet.
Say hi.
He was also eating some snacks on the couch or whatever before. Not here, different house. They're upset about that because
So they're upset with you because of what your biological mom did?
yeah.
So
And because of what I have said, what was true, and apparently they're saying it's not true, so that's why they're bringing up all these allegations.
Okay. All right. So what about you? How do you discipline?
I usually have him sometimes he'll sit in the seat for a timeout, or sometimes he'll go in his crib, but mainly more crib than anything because he gets into trouble by grabbing things that he shouldn't.
Okay.
But
What you say?
it's just a regular baby who usually does that anyway. But yeah, all of that allegations that y'all said were not true, and what they have said to y'all.
And so you said in regards to follow-ups with the pediatrician, how often are you all going to make sure that he's checked up on? Because
We go to every one of the appointments.
Yeah, we do.
Yes,
What is his
absolutely.
next appointment?
What is his next appointment, Jasmine? Look on your phone.
Yeah.
We make sure we go.
Okay.
And sometimes we only had to go like once or twice to actually go there without an appointment because only once or twice was he sick. And they explained to us because we were new parents and we're like, calm down, everything's okay. They said it's normal for babies to get fevers as long as it's not this high and this high, you're good to go. So
Okay.
the other called me while I was at work, and she's here with Rayma, Miss Peters, who's one of the people who made the allegations, along with Sandra, who's the one.
Who is Rayma?
Rayma Peters is
The adopted mother.
the adopted mother. She's the one that adopted Hannah Peters.
Adoptive mother to you?
No, to my sister and my brother.
Oh, okay.
So Miss Peters was standing out here helping Jasmine get some bags out of the car. Rayma was upstairs with, Sandra was upstairs with my. I said, Jasmine, where's? She's like, he's upstairs with Sandra. I said, I don't want that woman alone with me. Do not leave him alone with me. Apparently, at some point in time, Rayma asked her why I said that, and she told her exactly what Sandra had done in the past and what she informed me of. And I'm assuming that really upset them. And she's got text messages showing where it did upset them, and they were indeed peed off. And they had a conversation with us last night. Sister made a comment on be having fun in the next 24 hours. And I'm like, oh really? So what are you planning to do the next 24 hours? And then to shush her up. So they were obviously trying to plan something then because we made them mad because we don't want Sandra alone with her.
So
We're not saying that can't see her. We just don't want her alone baby.
And Sandra is your biological mother?
Yes.
Okay.
Just so you know, and this is something I've been doing with for years now, was raped by Sandra Yells. She was never protected by her own mother. Rayma Peters was at the police, or was at the, they were staying in over at the beach when it happened, and she covered it up for the boy, for the nephew. She basically said, oh, they're both autistic kids, and they're just, they say things and do things that, they don't really mean. Trying to say that Jasmine didn't really mean what happened with her. And Jasmine at the time said she was scared, and you'd have to ask her more about that yourself, but that's what she was telling me, and that's why she said, yeah, nothing happened to the cop. Rayma Peters is the one that protected him. And it's not just, unfortunately, the nephew's father is in the Lake County Jail right now. The nephew's father, his name is John Jones. He's in jail for raping his daughter.
Okay.
And I'm not sure what's going to happen with that. But the whole family's screwed up is my point.
Yeah.
In fact, the daughter that probably helped make the allegations, her sister, who once so badly. This same sister, her father is her grandfather. Her grandfather, her mother, and gave birth to Tana. She's never, to this day, she don't even know that her grandfather is her real father.
Okay.
But we found out through other family members that this is what happened. It's been kept from her ever since. So the whole family's kind of screwed up and wacky and weird. And for whatever reason, Peters loved, and the past made false allegations, and she admitted later on mother on something that had happened. I'm not going to repeat it, but she admitted, yeah, that was false, but this was not false, and I was mad about it, about this happening to my brother, and I've been mad about it ever since. She's mad about other things too. You can ask my wife, and I'll tell you right here.
How long have you and Jasmine been married?
2 years.
I'm sorry? When would that be? Because I need to go to find out.
I don't know that necessarily, but the point is, she knew they were in her bedroom.
Okay, so
Happened, and she did nothing to protect.
Now, it's also stated that Jasmine is autistic. Is that true? Does she have
She
any
does have a
disability?
form of autism, but not according to the state enough to give her her disability.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Is that
his,
it? Just
his appointment is
Correct.
due when
As far as I know, I could ask all the things that she was once
just let her know that,
diagnosed with. But here's the thing. She doesn't take all the medication she wants to. She takes a light form of medication that they gave her. But she doesn't take the heavy stuff that her mother was drugging her with, that she was at the house with. Yeah, she didn't need all that. Even the doctor, Dr. Wallace, didn't think she needed that. And that was after he talked to her personally herself.
Okay. Did you find out when the next appointment is?
Yes. Yes. On his birthday.
All right. So if you want to show us inside the home, so I can verify that the food isn't molded and everything.
Just so you know, this couch is in the way because we do have, we're in the process of getting a new baby gate. So we have to kind of barricade it so he can't get by it because I don't want to fall him down the stairs. And we also use the couch as an extra.
Everything okay?
Yeah, everything's good.
I'm the owner.
Oh, gotcha. So who do you rent to up here?
Ramon and Jasmine.
Is it just her staying up there, or does he ever spend the night up there? Do you know?
Well, I know he stays there. I don't know. He has car trouble, so it's kind of hard to tell. I don't really keep an eye on him that much, but
So
his car's been broken down, so a lot of times he's here, but there ain't no car here, so it's hard for me to.
Have you ever seen him leave early in the morning or anything like that? Or
Yeah, I guess so. Sure.
okay,
Yeah.
all right, appreciate it.
We're going to evict them.
Okay, that's fine.
They've moved another person in there. It's some sort of a plague me situation.
I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about him. Is he sleeping there?
I don't know. Is there a problem with him? I don't know.
Not that we can disclose, but we're his investigation.
Well, it's in an apartment. Was first just going to be Ramon. Then it was Jasmine. Then they moved the other girl in without we were gone. And they moved in while we were gone on vacation. And now they're having the baby.
Is she an adult? The third girl?
I think so. She says she's 20, 21. I don't know.
Okay,
It's been very weird. I'm trying
that's
to
fine.
not, Ramon is a nice person. I will say.
So let me ask you this question.
Okay.
When he moved his wife in, did you see less of him or the same amount?
Oh, no, they moved in at the same time.
With the baby.
with the baby. That was a year ago. They moved in January 1st, 2023.
You got that noted? So he moved in first by himself?
No. They moved. I talked to him first.
Okay.
And then he's like, I have a baby. And I'm like, well, okay, we can work something out.
Okay.
But we told him, that the apartment's little for 3 people.
Yeah. The third person's irrelevant to us.
Yes.
Us.
Yes.
For
yes.
what we're investigating.
Well, baby screams a lot.
Yeah.
Screams more.
Did you call DCF?
I did not. I have not called DCF.
Well, law enforcement's investigating other things. So.
Okay, I will just say that baby screams all the time. Screams more.
Like yelling or
Screaming at that baby.
Oh, at the baby.
Screaming at the baby.
Okay.
Getting arrested. Would you let Jasmine know I'm getting arrested?
Have Jasmine come out for us so we can let her know.
Ma'am, is there
Come
any
on.
way you can come out this way?
They're arresting you?
Come here.
Don't worry, sweetheart.
No!
Jasmine.
No!
Ma'am.
No!
Don't.
Please!
Come on. Don't.
Chill out.
Absolutely not.
Babe!
I need you.
They're arresting me!
They're arresting you?
Yes!
For what?
Don't rest!
Jasmine, listen to me. Obey them. Don't resist. Jasmine, listen to me. Jasmine, do not... You don't have to put so much pressure.
Why are they arresting me?
Sweetheart, you'll find out. Let's walk over here.
You want to take them?
Chill out. Chill out.
Why? They're arresting me!
Jasmine, do you have anyone where the child can go? Anyone who would keep him? Jasmine.
3095 Lakeshore, 1 male,
Jasmine,
1
is
female.
there anyone who can keep Ryan?
Why are you arresting me?
Answer her question.
Is there anyone who...
I will keep him.
Belinda!
I'm the landlord.
I have to check your backgrounds and everything.
Okay.
What's your date of birth?
9/18/64.
And social.
Put him on the passenger side, she'll go on the driver's side.
Listen to me. Go with them, okay? Go with them. Go with them. Jasmine,
Yep.
it's gonna be okay.
What did I do?
I don't know. But you'll find out. Listen to me. Don't talk to nobody but a lawyer. You understand?
Yes.
Only a lawyer.
I didn't do anything.
I don't care who it is. Don't talk to nobody but a lawyer. That's the way it works.
Babe, I didn't do anything.
Sweetheart, I know you didn't do anything.
Go ahead and step closer. All right, spread your feet apart.
No one did anything to my... No one hurt. We did not neglect.
Okay, Jasmine, do you have anything in your pockets at all?
No, I don't.
Nothing?
You don't need to stop taking people's son. You don't need to stop taking people's kids. Babe, I don't want to leave my... I don't do shit. Why are y'all doing this to me? Y'all are hurting me. Y'all can get arrested yourself. Y'all know this?
Ma'am?
Do y'all know I am handicapped? Do y'all know y'all arresting a handicapped person? Y'all should not be doing this. I have autism, and thanks to y'all, y'all are making it worse. Thanks to y'all, y'all want to sit there and arrest people.
Well, your husband said you're fine, and we're not judge and jury for mental capacity. Why is he not in the car?
Because I'm waiting for the door to shut.
Door's shut.
Sir, do you want to take your phone to jail with you?
No, I don't know.
I want to take mine,
You want to take yours?
please.
Okay, sir.
Use my phone on me?
Not at the jail, no.
The one that I take.
It was just a question. I was just asking to make sure. The black one's yours, right?
Yes.
Okay, he wants to leave it here.
Okay.
Do you need your landlord to call anybody?
Yes. Have him call. Just tell him to call the nursery. So you talk to Jeff.
Just the nursery and Jeff. Jeff at the nursery?
Yes.
Okay.
They're gonna deal with the van issue,
Okay.
and they can deal with the bond issue too.
Okay.
The woman was charged with neglect of a child.